How are we living, boys? We are playing tank Briar top. These are the grass runes that we go, and basically the idea here... Oh, slid by. The idea here is that basically if you're ever in a matchup that you can't just hard destroy, you just go tank Briar and you outscale them. So that's what we're doing here. The build usually is like something like Heartsteel, Titanic, and Unending Despair. Just so you don't mega fall off with damage, but... That's what I've been doing, actually. So we're going to see what we can do. Matchup like Jace. Unfortunately... You can't beat him with grass level 1. VW, you can with damage runes like PTA or lethal tempo, but grass level 1 is no, it's alright. Try not to get zoned off too much experience here. If I lose one range, I can be fine with it. Again, we're just trying to get level 2 without too much punishment. Alright, you've gotten through the hardest part of the lane. Good. Now, in previous tank Briar builds, I've gone Warmogs, and I'm not going to lie. Like, having regen as Briar is cool, but you run out of damage so quick when you go 2 health items, so I've been opting away from it, actually. Again, if he uses, like, a spell like that into your E, you're really happy, because his punish window for you goes down. Pivot for EXP. Again, in the rougher matchups, if you just pivot in, get that EXP, right as your minion goes to auto, look, auto, walk in.
Logan is
You're
the
good.
goat of Briar. I've never seen anything like this before.
Try and keep the wave right about here. He's actually going tank Jace. Kind of forgot that this is a build. Nice. It's a red buff on Jarvan, so Jarvan will be topside. If he steps onto the cannon, I'll trade into him, just so I can also farm while taking a good trade. We could actually play to kill him here. He's level 4, though. That might be tough. Oh, no way you guys think this is going to work. Are they going to try and dive me with mid lane? Where's Vlad at? This freeze has been kind of beating him up a little bit. Yeah. Bye-bye. Again, I like to trade on top of the minions. That way I can actually get some farm. Because when you go for last hits, they're going to try and punish you. But if you trade on the minions, you can kind of get both. Jarvan incoming. Oh, just kidding. Is he standing right there? How much time is it worth? Try and stack up my grass. Maybe I can go for a little solo bolo here. Okay, I can play my cooldowns. I'd definitely win this. GG easy noob. Now he will TP back, and we're down cooldowns. You gotta get this wave in quick. Get the wave in. Run away from him. E is usually pretty good, even in a time where it wouldn't full kill minions. Basically what it'll do is the bleed will end up killing it. Wave went in, you're so living. Nice. Woo! Little top gap. No big deal. I think I'm fine with this. Usually you'd want a little more, but the biggest thing to not mess up is, again, you never buy Crystal Embracer, right? You have no base health regen, so you're not adding anything. And Double Ruby Crystal is 300 health, and Giant Spell's 350. So never make the mistake of buying more items when it's bad. Nice. So like in matchmaking like this one, right? When you see Jace and Vlad, 2 almost unplayable matchups, I would go tank. And or some of these super tanks like Cho'Gath that also destroy you. Yeah, they're pretty good ones. Just go tank into and just try and outscale on 3 items. Because at least gives you an option. If you go Bork and you just continue to lose matchup, you know, that's a lot worse than just being a, you know, tank that's even. And Briar doesn't do too bad with it. I did get my ward there, that sucks. Luckily my wave state's really good. I haven't gotten a gank yet, and I've gotten ganked, so... I mean, we're definitely pulling our weight here. This guy's missing. Oh, we're just kidding. Around this part of the lane, I would try and start trading into him a little bit. Especially like something like grass. You know, so Cannon's about to die. Trade into him with grass. You'd be pretty happy about something like this. Bleed, bless me. Again, you really don't have to worry too much about your health as long as your wave's okay. Which this wave is less good, but he's going to push it. Let me tell you, man. People in holding freezes, they get too bored. I got nothing but time. Nice. Huge. Try and pull these back. The further away these minions get from the turret, the better. Because you need to buy time for their minions to come in. Nice. Nice. Right there. That's why I don't really care too much about my health. Because I can W2 and then E. Keep it going. Thank you. Now, usually you'd like to hard push this to punish him for stepping back. But if you go to push and then they just gank you after the grubs anyway, then you're just a sitting duck with a terrible wave. So definitely not where we're headed. But we're doing good. We're a tank that's winning lane. I mean, how mad are you? And when it comes to fighting Vlad, we might have to swap. Like, right now, we're looking like unending despair at some point, but, let me tell you, man, that Vlad champ can get a little tough if you have no MR. And what is this Jace up to? This guy's... Nice. Trades like that are so chill, man. I'm just playing to get a grass proc, wait for my cooldowns. Look, even get another one. Thank you. Because he'll run out of mana, and then his usefulness goes down. He's not abusing Hammer Form, giving him mana. Which is good. Nice. I can actually go grab more health if I want to. But I see my Vise here. Maybe it's worth staying. See if I can force him to stay or get a little weird. It does look like he's taking a recall. See if we can make him miss something. Ooh. Is Demolish greedy? I got TP. Nice. Huge. Give myself a TP ward just in case he hard pushes this wave, goes to my turret. Hey man, I'll TP right behind. We can take the fight. Nice. Huge. Nice. Not looking that good. Nice. Got his flash. Akali, you're missing a cannon to do that. I was happy about it. My jungler's up a ton of farm. My bot lane's doing okay, or doing good. And my my mid lane's losing, but I think they'll be able to make it work. Give me that farm. What's that guy doing? People that do these random walks, trust me, man. Just slam the wave and then match them. No big deal. He's losing a lot to do this. I go level 9. You could go for another Demolish proc, or you can go to annoy him. Oh, they are definitely trolling. My Akali actually just smurfed that. Jarvan used E, so he can't do anything to dodge that. That's good. We're just going to kill this guy in a little bit. Take your time. Again, you're not on 2 items yet, so you really don't care too much. Yeah, whatever. This Jace is a weirdo. Thanks, Ginger. Yeah, Sawyer Jungle is the GOAT. Trust me, man. If you haven't already, you consider yourself one of the boys, one of the Logan Jungle boys. Or girls, fucking people. Go to Sawyer Jungle and type something that I'd say, I don't know, lock me in or something. Because you know, I went full-time content, and he's been super nice to me about it. Like, he's been sending people over from his community to, like, congratulate me. It's been really nice. Like, actually, and trust me, in this world, man, you know, positivity like that should not go unnoticed. That's basically all you have to say. Trust me, man, we've all been in that position where, you know, we've done something that we didn't have to, and no one cared, and I will not be the person that doesn't care. I do care. Thank you, man. Thank you to him and everyone that took part in it. Nice. Again, tank doesn't really want to kill you in multiple things. I want to stack Heartsteel. I want to stack Grasp. So I'd rather fight you like 3 times. As you can see, this guy is already hooked, as they say. And again, look at that. This matchup that's like completely terrible. Even if it was more close right now, like Jason played a little bit of a better game, look at how not close that fight was. Nice. So now we finally made up for the minions that we had to drop earlier. We're getting plates for sure, right? We're at 3 plates because Demolish is so balanced and fun and awesome. I hate Demolish until I'm the one using it, I'll say that. I can always ult that if need be. Down there. Again, always make sure your wave is good. Love Jarvan. Thank you, Jarvan. My Heartsteel. He still has W, so we can't do too much about it. Nice. I'll take another Heartsteel stack, my friend. I can step up. I'm a tank. Go. This is where we're at. This is what we do. Nice. So something like, you know, Riven, Fiora, all the other matchups that you can actually, like, fight and win into. Obviously, you know, go as much damage as you can. But, again, these are just matchups that I know are, like, you know, consistently when you get higher rank and you start getting, you know, less, you know, random mistakes, right? Because this count, I think it's like Emerald right now. Emerald to Diamond, right? People start punishing your champ a little bit more. So I found that, you know, when Jace players are hitting around Diamond, they stop letting Briar just walk all over them. In which then you can adapt 2 ways. One, you can go for something consistent like this. I just go tank, right? I go tank, I know it's consistent, and there's no, like, need for the ball to be in my court. At some point, I just outscale it, right? Or you can go something like Lethal Tempo, Exhaust Ignite, and just play all in, I'm Briar, I will win, you know? Nah, I'd win Briar. Both are cool. You know, this is just what works for me. I've seen both of them work, though. Oh man, thought I got a little bit far enough away. Luckily, we're still getting grass procs, and this guy can't even lane. But you see what happens when a tank gets ahead? Now, you already know what happens when a tank gets ahead. You played against Tom Kent, you played against Cho'Gath. Everyone knows what these champs do. Hey, DC, I'm going to let him live. W sportsmanship. Which we can get to the, you know, the damage, more flippable ways of playing later. But this is my consistent grind, which is what I usually try and give you guys. Because I don't want to tell you guys, hey, go Sundered Sky first, Lethal Tempo, Exhaust Ignite, and then I just, like, flip slam this guy level 1, and I'm like, yep, so that's the strat, you know? This is something, you know, check the OPG or just watch the stream, right? I think I've played tank like 5 games straight now. Oh, they see me. One of the best things that you can do as top lane too is, like, when your team winning or losing or trading, don't look. You can't really affect it. Like, you know, maybe if you wanted to ult down here, you could affect it, right? But generally speaking, you can't. And if it's going to affect you, like, you know, emotionally, if you see your team losing, just don't look. Actually. Nice. W out. And then get your Demolish proc cooking. Again, when you're playing tanks and you're hitting tier 2s, really just play on your Demolish. It'll save you a lot of, like, annoying parts. Of, like, when you're trying to split push as a tank, yeah, you don't really do that much damage, but then every Demolish proc is huge damage, right? And you always check the cooldown, you just hover it, right? Cooldown remaining, 26, 25, 27, so on. So, you know, if you just want to take a Demolish proc, reset, come back, keep it going. This guy's on 1.5 items. I don't think he's got it like that. If he hits W, it's going to suck, but until then, I can try and get a Heartsteel proc or something. Again, most tank fights like this, tanks love second round of cooldowns. So, right, I'm not trying to be regular Briar where I one-tap someone through 1W. You know, WQ, Titanic, everything. I would prefer just give me the second cooldowns. I just run at you. What are you going to do? Now, Jace is bot side. Him getting a tier 1, I'm going to try and trade a tier 2 for it, and then I can go match him. I don't think there's a way he gets that tier 2. How are we living, boys? We're doing more Heartsteel, Tank, Briar, top. Here are the runes right there at the bottom. We're hitting Grasp, Heartsteel, Titanic, and we're going to send it through. This has been my answer to tank meta when I'm going topside. Sometimes when you build Bork to kill a tank, well, that tank already one-shot you. So we are playing into Cho'Gath today. Cho'Gath is kind of the matchup that I figured this out in, where if you know anything about the Cho'Gath matchup, Cho'Gath demolishes you. It's not even close. This stuff is not fair at all. So you're probably going to see some tactical deaths here. We're going to make it work. This is a matchup where going W level 1 is actually good, so we can make it work. But overall, Heartsteel tank, actually very good in this meta, so I'm going to hopefully show you everything that I can. If I wasn't confident going W first, I would just go auto Q auto every time he went for a minion. Don't want to miss too many farm for this, so try and get out of his E line and then just actually send a straight up W straight at him. And that's with Briar canceling one auto, so I'm not too mad at that. He hasn't queued up a health potion yet, so now my idea is to get level 2 before him and then WQ him. And if he goes under turret with flash, sadness eminent. Never mind, I'm getting a Jarvan gank right now. What's that about? Well, either way, this is what would happen. We would demolish this guy. But nice. Late ignite to make sure that we kill him, but if your jungler wants to flash under turret and make sure he's dead, that's fine. That happens. I would have preferred he died to the bleed and ignite, but, you know, I appreciate the help. Now, luckily, right there, you can probably already tell we were going to kill him either way and then get the same push, so the situation is luckily still the same, where, you know, if you get an instant gank at a weird time in certain matchups, you'd be like against Cassante, right? If I get 2 ganks against Cassante and I was like, well, yeah, this build is the best, you could probably be like, well, Logan, those ganks probably mattered a ton. But right there, any Briar main knows that we are definitely killing him solo because he stepped up too far. Basically, the idea is when he came up this far, that isn't enough distance for him to immediately flash under turret and put us under 2, which is a problem for him. So here's what you do. Immediately try and get the wave in a good spot. Tap him with one more auto. And again, to kill tanks, you actually have to kill them through your second iteration of WQ. Now we can play the flash again, but I would like to buffer my W2. Thank you. And we might go -1 here, Prage. But it's so worth it for the way that you put this lane. And whenever you're getting low with Tank Briar, or any Briar, right, make sure, crash out onto the melees, WW2, and hit an E. But again, you want the wave to stay on your side, so definitely prioritize keeping these minions alive as much as you can. So you can pull this one up and make it work. Now, usually when someone is recalling, you'd like to push the wave under turret, but in this circumstance, I'm trying to keep the wave frozen on my side. So we're actually just going to stand here. Now, this is where a lot of people check out on top lane. So this is where you need to focus the most, where, again, pay attention to how the minions are dying. This is where you make or break your freeze. So right here, these are too many minions. They're killing things too fast. So I'm going to W1, W2 again. And then E. And keep it going. Now, again, we can play this matchup as if we didn't start W. Now we can traditionally play Briar top, where you just, oh, you stepped up, hold that. And that's your trade, because again, you're trying to get as many grass procs as possible. You got 4 right now. This might not go that good for us. Alright, well, this guy's just slamming Qs, so fortunately, that's not too bad. The way my friend is playing this matchup is definitely a little off, but again, we're doing pretty well. Going -1 again, or do I Prage be with my bleed? I don't think bro can beat me. Definitely dies to bleed here in a second anyway. Nice. Now we still have the freeze, so you actually don't even break this. Right? Get all the ones that are about to die. In just a little bit. And then look, you want to just stay here. Keep these 4, pull them back, and send it through. And if you get this recall, you're super happy. Drop yourself a ward so that you can TP and pray that he doesn't Q you here. Nice. TP right back to your boy. Health potion since you know you're about to trade because you're getting level 6. So basically the idea is when I get level 6, I know I'm about to fight, you know. Typical Briar gameplay. So I grab a health potion just in case it's a 2v1. Not too bad. Huge. So we haven't needed to do too many things that weren't standard. We've we've gotten the auto Q auto whenever we want to proc grasp, and we've been just playing the matchup pretty standard. Because Cho'Gath's still B2 now. It looks like I have a good lead, and I definitely do have a pretty alright lead. But don't ever sleep against Cho'Gath. This is one of the worst matchups possible. If he ever queues for a minion to top over it, of course, do your thing. My friend is not really playing too well with them Qs. Now the idea here, right, this is a huge wave. I have Ignite, and he's not level 6 yet, so I'm actually going to try and, if he steps out of turret, I'll fast combo. Hit the combo guide if you don't know what that is. And if not, I'm just going to try and regular get this guy into the wall. Like that. As to trade, he just feasted a minion, so this is looking pretty good. And Nocturne just ulted, so I'm going to ward just to catch a little bit deeper into the Nocturne gank. This wave would push to you if you didn't have to farm it, but you kind of have to farm. So unless he Qs, we're pretty rough for trying to freeze us. And again, this is how you want to play it every time. No free ones here. Oh, nice. Now again, standard Briar stuff. You don't have E, you don't hit W. The moment you can get Heartsteel, you're good. Oh my god, look at their whole team. Jeez. Oh, one of them's Nico, right? That's not the real Ashe, but... No! Oh my god, what a WQ from him. He knows that he just made me mad too. I'm about to run it down. Yeah, top lane Briar, man, I've been on this grind since my first day of full-time content creating, and let me tell you, man, I sent it right into top lane, and the amount of stuff that's changed for Briar is actually kind of insane. So many different builds for so many different matchups. The biggest thing is that, again, like, I was struggling against tanks, and then someone like Troll said, go Heartsteel with PTA. And I had PTA runes, and I built Heartsteel into Cho'Gath. I was getting roll. I lost a game to a Cho'Gath, played the second game against the same Cho'Gath, right? And, you know, obviously the guy knew the matchup. Built Heartsteel, and I was like, wait, this is actually completely playable. And I've been playing a ton of Heartsteel nowadays since it happened. And, yeah, man, you know, blessed be, Heartsteel was the sauce. It didn't make sense because I was like, well, how would I ever damage them? But it's not the point of damaging them. You both are just tanks, and then you're just both waiting for the next team fight for something good to happen to one another. Like, right now I have the losing team, right? But, you know, we'll make it work. He's probably going to look to fast push. I'm going to pop my health potion just to make sure I can't troll this, since I don't have TP up. And then we're going to get our Heartsteel and then hopefully TP back and feel pretty good about it. We do have the Kassadin Jinx team, so see if we can bait his Q here, where we're standing. Alright, that's fine. +1. Alright, let's see if we can get this recall. If I could get this wave for free, that'd be good, but... Oh. Nice. Unfortunately, I don't get enough for boots, but that's okay. Once you can start stacking, that's really all that matters. That's fine. Does he even know that he hit me? Like, sure, he would know, but, like, does he know, you know? To be honest, whenever you see your TP like this, you have one thought. It's like, do I stay here for these 40 seconds and then TP and risk dying after my TP with my item spike? Or do you just take the recall, walk back, and then if you die, you have TP to come back? It's up to you. You gotta do your thing. He's gonna step up to Q, of course. This is clearly warded. It's completely fine with me, though. I'm not really worried about it. When I see Jarvan with ult, I'm just hoping that I'm inside of the ultimate so I can just put him right into the wall. Can't dive like this, brother. If he EQRs right now, I could go, but I don't want to ping him again. On the off chance that he feels like he's wasting time and then that tilts him. Now, Nocturne's bot, so this is 100% a dive now. We've got him low enough, prepped the wave well enough, we're fine. You really no way to go. Is what it is, man, sorry. You rolled, kid. We're tanky, we're fine. WTF, dude, your team just ganked bot. So, you know, we gotta do a little trading. Two plates in the wave would be crazy happiness. I feel like bro has TP, though. There's almost no way that you get this wave for free. I think I'm just going to set it up, and what pulling it does there is, again, it's the same thing as if it bounced, where you just confirm that, again, their wave is going to stack up and hit mine like that, and that confirms that the wave pushes to you. I have too much gold to fight this. I'm sorry, my friend. It is what it is. Titanic, grab this. And again, man, when it comes to boots, I do not care. Give me Titanic plus Heartsteel as soon as possible. Because Heartsteel is just, like, insane by itself. You get pretty good damage. But Heartsteel and Titanic, now we're talking. Because Titanic actually scales with your health. And guess what? We just bought 900 of it, and then we're scaling it up. And one of the things about, like, people talking about item efficiency, a lot of people bring up the fact that for Heartsteel to be worth the money, it needs 300 stacks. Now, it can get other amounts of, you know, worthiness from its scaling to other things, right? But like flat out for itself, 300 stacks is the number you're going for. So every time this, look, we just stare at that 24/7. We'd like to freeze it at our turret and force him into a bad situation. So let's try and do that. Now right here, I'm going to try and just get a demolish proc, because this turret will be mine. And dodge his spells while I do it. So again, almost every demolish proc should be about 1 plate. When you start getting enough health. So right there, that was worth it. Because again, we would heal it. Oh my god, I just saw a Nocturne. Well, he has no spell shield. I mean, you guys can cook that up. Good reaction from him. Now again, at Jarvan ults, we want to be in the circle with you. Make sure to buffer your W2. You got any ult for me? Nice. I actually can save my E, just in case I go into turret here. Nice. Huge. Huge. Good. Now, you definitely need AD, so tabbies, and then you can grab Sterix if you want tenacity. It's like one of the things, because Sterix shield actually scales with your HP too. And again, you're going tank Briar, so you have tons of HP. So it all kind of works in and of itself to just like go this like pretty standard build, but it's kind of like a one-size-fits-all unless like, you know, one is specifically better in a game. You're usually pretty happy to just do the same thing. Where Spear Visage, Sterix, Tabbies, Heartsteel, Titanic are like pretty much the core. After that, you really do your own thing. I like to auto here, Q out, just keep it moving. You might be able to trump me here, so I guess I gotta try and outplay him here by Wing to buffer and then Eing him into the wall. You know, why die if you don't have to? He's going to Q in front of me. Come on, man. He's got a few years where he's got to keep trying before he's going to hit those. Now, they might coordinate a little dive onto me here, but I'm not too worried about it. He just used Feast, so I'm just going to go for the wave. He wants to Q me, that's fine. Bam. Bam. Because we need to maximize our Heartsteel, so we just need a little bit of health. 2100 is the recall. We got 700 gold, that's basically the turret. Go call J4. 1 second, sorry bro. While you type that, I'm gonna grab me that. Thanks. And again, he probably thinks I will agree that J4 has helped a ton, but again, he definitely suicided when he stepped up for first blood and the second death. So, I have 5 KP, 2 of which, he completely gave his death for free. And not to mention, I'm up 50 farms, so I don't know, man. Is Jarvan really that mad about it? This guy's yapping. Cho'Gath tank players when they don't have a perfect game being the raid boss. Yeah, man, I know. It sucks being the one that has to play the game. It sucks being the one that has to play League. You don't just get to Tom Kench stand in front of everything and live the dream. Thank God that isn't me. 300 gold. If he steps under turret, I would happily ruin his game. Now, a lot of people like Warmogs with this build, and I don't think Warmogs is that bad. You get a little bit of regen, but I've noticed through just playing a ton of this that if you go double tank item, like double health tank item, you effectively don't do any damage, and you won't win a fight that you wouldn't have already won. Whereas Titanic actually gives you the option to win fights on second item that you wouldn't have, which is what actually swapped me to this. If he chomps, he chomps. That's fine. I W'd out, still got hit by it. The W2E was coming, but either way, we're good. Nice. We need that recall either way. We got caught lacking on 1 Q. 700 true damage though. That do be hurting, but we're a menace right now. So we can actually start playing for prio. Go for this turret and then that turret. So generally speaking, I see Otacon spawning bot, so I'm going to save my turret, or save my TP. Not going to use it to save my turret. If he were to be like pushing it or anything, even if he was like slamming this, I would just accept it. Grab a pink ward. We do need boots at some point. But luckily, if we're playing this pretty well, we'll be alright. And we got 18 grass stacks, so 90 HP. Overgrowth is one of the goats, right? When you've observed 120 monsters or enemy minions, you get 3.5 maximum health. So, yeah, man, what are we at? We're 3.7 at 18 minutes. I'm feeling pretty good. And again, now we actually have some AD. So once you start seeing Titanic damage, now we're a real champion. Anything past this, we're going like Spear Visage or Overlord, something cool. But now we're an actual menace. Where again, he thought that trade's not that good for you because the moment I hit ult, man, this fight turns. And again, what was a completely unwinnable matchup, started building this, and now we can actually play the game. So, and he went Tabby's Bramble, right? Logan, can you win the game if they go Bramble? I don't know, man. Watch and learn. Ooh, Jarvan almost did the Briar W thing to my wave. I do want to step up for that turret, but I'm seeing this little guy. I'm liking that. Again, just hit E for a cold 600 health and be pretty happy about it. If we ever decide to ult Cho, it'll be a certified kill. Now might be the time. I would say the tabbies might be a problem, but Bramble doesn't really matter. Let's see, we might have waited a bit too long, but this should be pretty alright for us. Into the wall. Nice. X cooldowns you can try. Nice. Bleed. I need bleed to get this guy. No. Okay. Fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I need the cannon. No. Wait, 37-second death timer? My turret actually gets killed by minions here, so this is actually a perfect case. Nice. I can TP. Wait, me. 25 seconds. We got a turret. Again, eyes locked on that bot side. Grab the tabbies. Nice, huge. I'm sliding through in 12. Sliding through. Now again, you just watched me noodle fight a Cho'Gath. Look at these guys, right? Not gonna be close, I promise you. Not gonna be close at all. Now here, instead of TPing, I'm just gonna walk to the objective because you'd only TP if something was actually happening here. Nothing's happening right now, other than my AD carry dying to their support. Or no, they're mid laner, because that's mid lane Nico. I haven't seen that in a long time. So it seems like he pushed the envelope, he hit the TP button, that's chill. Again, we're on the speedway to going right to 300 stacks, so nothing else really matters. Oh, Nami, no. Definitely in the wall, that's good. My ult will be pretty huge here, but Cassidy needs some health. If you step up for a WW2 on the wave, you might get engaged on, so you gotta be a little careful on that. If you wanna let it come to your side, that's not too bad. Oh, 2 cannons, my lucky day. Cassidy actually TP'd up, so this doesn't look like we can fight it, but they're so low, it might be worth trying. Oh no, I thought he got my W there. If Cassidy went here too, damn. That could have been crazy. Heavily disagree with my boy Cassidy, but you know what it is, man. We got the Jinx Cassidy team where once he hits 3 items, level 16, we can win. Now more so your tank Briar too, so you're not really that mad, because Heartsteel. So we have late game, guy to get us through early game, support. So they got out of con, so they just went up like basically 75% of a level for everyone. So like level here, and here, and here, and here. So I don't know, man. They just all gained a huge amount of experience. A little bit of magic resist will do us right here because Spear Visage becomes your best item. Need Jinx to get out of bot lane though. Yo, man, you need to go. Hey man, so you queued up bot lane for an hour ago. Okay, man. He needs to be mid, and then our mid laner needs to be top. This is going to mess us up for Baron. Because right now we don't have one of our strongest, most important members of our comp on the top side, just in case something were to happen. So, you know, it's not just random that these lane assignments end up happening. It's just, you know, in the test of time, we've realized that there's a best thing to do. Nice. I can play this at any time if Cassidy wants to. Just kind of waiting for Cassidy to set himself up. Buffer into that way we don't get knocked out. Look pretty good on this. Pray that nothing's there. You can try and slide through. They're going to wrap around, so you're going to get caught at some point. Flower! Heartsteel? Not even a Heartsteel. Okay, Steve. Talk to me, my friend. You do so much more damage than you think. But, whatever. It's all good. It is all good. Once we get some magic resist, we're good. But if you think about it, right, we're taking 6,800 damage. We have 4,300, so the numbers are there. We can tank damage. We just need carries to tank 4. Which means that I need to actually pick my spots better. Despite me picking a spot right there, oh, he got silenced, so he couldn't drop his own ult. That actually feels so bad. Despite I picked a complete spot that was made for Cassidy, you know, spot that matters is the one that he takes, right? Their Nocturne's making it work, though. A 4-item Nocturne. He's about to be gunning straight for our Jinx. Luckily, Jinx has good self-peel, so I'm not too worried about it. And me on Spear Visage is going to definitely change the dynamic a little bit. Now, they could just be on Baron this whole time, right? I'm not shooting ult at it. It's definitely not worth that. Nice. Not on Baron. Even better. No. Next team fight, if we can just stand in front of Jinx, that would actually just be insane mileage out of our champ. Nice. That's 4 people there, Steve. Steve, you can't just coin flip a fights. You gotta think about them. Steve, you're actually cooking. Okay. I mean, they're definitely gonna send it at Baron, and then after that, they're gonna go Soul, but, you know. We gotta kill this guy before his team gets here. Now, the problem is that his team is here. Our Jinx is not walking to the fight. Oh, man, we got a game. Yeah. Our carries are our carries could be really saved by voice comms. You know, if we could facilitate a little bit of, hey, guys, you could win this fight, you know, say some good stuff like that, they might get the clue. But right now, man, they are lacking. But again, man, it's Caston and it's Jinx. Oh, dang. That's a good engage. We can't steal that. Now, the big problem is Soul. We have to look for Soul. They're resetting, and they're going to come back, and then we have to 5v5 for them there. Whatever recalls we can stop are good. Our job here is to be here early, though. We got a front line. We got to take this position and force them into a choke where, you know, we can get some mileage out of our AoE spells. But luckily, Steve, I don't worry about him. Steve is good. Their jungler is up, and if he has ultimate, he's going to kill this. I just need to zone. Let's make sure no one just walks in here, especially not Gogath with R. And good job. Alright, we made it work. 5 minutes into this game. We just got another 5 minutes. So I'm going to go back to standard macro, go to a side lane, start pressuring, try to get stuff working. Again, Cho'Gath is almost on 3 items. We are almost on 3 items. So despite them getting a ton of, you know, good team fight wins lately and some neutrals, we still got a little bit of an advantage going. The XP is a little rough, but... we lost 2. They might try and slam mid here, so I got a turn. If we can try and save the base here, this could be good. Yeah, support to live, though. Oh, this might be on me. My bad. Big AoE. Send through. Go for 1. Not too bad. Is that enough time? 10 seconds. Oh! Good try. Good try. I think they got this one. Get jinxed. Oh! Boom. Good try. We tried our best. Cho is very happy about that. I would be too. Checking them numbers at least. Alright, let's see what we got. Damage? Come on now. Damage taken? Come on now. Too easy. Nice.